Hey everyone, this is Chase from InsurGrid. I'm here today with John Williams, Farmers Agency out in Texas. And a lot of requests that we get from our new agents is, how do I leverage my link? What are the benefits of using InsurGrid and how do I use them? So, would love to learn more just about your agency, why you started using InsurGrid, and then actually showing everyone, how you're leveraging the tool today.
So I'm a new agent. I've been doing it for just over a year. Came from adjusting. So some would say I came over to the dark side. But no, I found y'all because I just found an ad one day on Facebook and clicked on it. And I was like, man, if this is really what it does, that would be really cool. And so I did a meeting with y'all, ran through it. And you showed me that it did what the ad said it did, or showed that it did. And then I used it myself, and it did what you said it would do. And so I was just amazed by what it, how it gets the deck pages. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. So that's kind of how I got started with you. Was it did what you said it does. So we have these postcards, which is basically just an annual review from farmers. It's basically just telling people that it's time for a review. Their policy X date's coming up. And so I haven't sent any of these yet. I just started this today. And so this first one's the test, but now you can see it. So I put the QR code on there, and that's going to go straight to the InsurGrid app, so that they can just, with their phone, snap it. That's all they need to do. They don't need to do anything else. Because they go through there, I have all their information. So I'm really excited to send these out today. What I did, so those cards, if you're a farmer's agent, you can get those cards for free from the supply source. And then I just went online and found a QR code maker. I mean, they're all over the place. And then just set it up with the link and then tested it, of course, to make sure it worked. Yeah, it does. So, it cost me nothing to do that. And so I'm sending, who it will be sent out to. So we'll go, I don't know how other states have their information, how much of the information is public. For us here in Texas, we can go into our appraisal district websites and we can see typically when people bought a home. And so if you know that, if you're within the first, 3 years or so, that their X date on the home is going to most likely be on that deed transfer date. So you can use those as X dates. So I'll use them there. I'll just go through the property appraiser's website and get that info. And then, of course, I'll send them to X dates that I have from leads and stuff like that. So they're going to go out to everybody. I mean, it's super low cost. So that QR code, I put that on there in Microsoft Word and then printed it out on our printer. Yep. And then
how'd you get on the postcard?
Oh yeah, that's how I did it. I put the postcard in there.
Oh, okay, I see.
So the postcard basically comes with just the front and then that farmer's logo on it. And then the rest was blank. So everything else you see on there, I put on there.
Awesome.
So,
smart man. That's really cool.
Yeah, I always tell my wife, imagine what I could do if I had a lot of money. Having to come up with all these budget ideas, but they work. So one of the first things I did with it was just put it on an automation email and just blasted it to a year's worth of old leads. And so it just gives people something to click on that they know is only going to take them up about a minute, and then we'll have all the info and can quote them. So that's a huge benefit, and especially another one here when I'm dealing with older people. They're not super technologically advanced, but everybody now has their account online. So I can just tell them, hey, I'm going to shoot you this link, just go sign in, and it will give me everything I need. And so I'm not chasing people down for deck pages. And with that, I'm not getting deck pages that have the price crossed out. Yeah, immediately. So I sent out, I sent out on that first automation. I don't remember how many I sent out, but I got several people to hit the link and come and sign back into it. Within 24 hours, I sold probably the largest auto policy that I've sold annual premium.
That was from an old lead?
Yeah, just from an old lead.
Really?
They'd been sitting in there for probably 6, 7, 8 months. And
Wow.
so I don't think I'd ever even actually talked to these people before. It was a young woman in her 20s. And so probably when I tried to call her before, she was just like, I'm not dealing with this. So, but she got the link and hit it and did it.
How much premium was that?
She's going to be $6,000 annually.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you
that ROI.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, probably Quote Wizard. That's where I was getting most of my leads from at that time. I use it for everything. It's the easiest way to get the information. But if you're coming in as a lead now, the way that I'm handling the lead is we're going to do an immediate phone call. At least that's always the goal, is to do an immediate phone call. It doesn't always happen. But as soon as the phone call is done or the lead is put into our CRM, we're going to put it on an automation. And the first thing that's going to happen is going to be a text message and an email, and they both will have the link in there. I have started changing all of the automations here in the last week or so. I'm kind of redoing everything. But you'll see, so this is the first one here, and it's going to be these first two. I call it step one. So these are the first two emails that go out to people. And so if you just read through them, it's pretty basic stuff. Tell me if you want me to slow down.
Yep.
So then I'll have in there that, hey, that we've got, you can hit the link. It'll take less than a minute, and then we'll have the link in there. I'm going to tell them, you can call me direct if you want. So that's going to be the first automation. And so then I'll go down into the second one. This one's going to be another email, and that one will get sent out the next day.
Yeah.
So I actually just stopped using this automation, but I mean, it was getting pretty good response, as you can tell. Over 50% response in there. Then people open it. That's not a response. I shouldn't say it's a response.
Sure. 50% open.
That'll have.
Great.
I know. I was pretty astounded. I literally spent like an entire weekend learning about aged lead automation emails and stuff. So. Yeah. So that'll be in there. Now the automations, which I'll start Monday, is it's going to go out in text. Basically, when I text them, it's just, hey, this is John at the Williams Agency. We received your quote. We're working on it now. Do you want me to text or email you the quote? And then I'll also tell them, like, hey, you can also just click on this link to update all of your information. And then give them the link. Because what I found is the less wordy and salesy you are, the better. Like I've sent out hundreds of emails that were like super long and really pretty, and didn't get any response at all. So it's like,
right. John, thanks for jumping on and telling everyone in the community about how you're leveraging InsurGrid and finding new ways to utilize that we haven't even thought of. So awesome stuff, man. Anyone who's watching, please comment, post. This is a community for agents that have signed up with InsurGrid, and so we're here just to educate and really just make our lives as entrepreneurs and agents better.